Welcome to Tokyo FinTech Meetup, the micro university. We aim to bring you digestible nuggets of learning about finance and technology, from Japan and beyond.
This is the first installment of Tokyo FinTech's Meetup, the micro university, covering Japan's demographic situation. Is it a threat or an opportunity? Japan's population has peaked in 2010 at around 128 million people, and has been declining since. In 2019, Japan's total population was 126.17 million. This ranked 11th in the world and made up 1.6% of the world's total. While this might not yet sound like a dramatic decrease, this animation from the Financial Times illustrates the compounding effect over this century well. Obviously, with a declining population, Japan will also experience a shrinking workforce. All else being equal, Japan's workforce could potentially decrease by 20% by 2040. Factors that could change this forecast would include the extension of the working life, even higher participation of women in the workforce, especially in leadership positions, and immigration, the latter being unlikely at a significant enough level in the current environment. While the rural population ages fast, the younger population is still moving to the cities. For example, pre-pandemic, Tokyo's population was expected to peak only in 2025, despite the national trend. Japan today has by far the oldest population in the world, with the percentage of those being 65 years old or older making up about 38% of the population. The birth rate is around 1.4, far below replacement rate. Europe is a distant second, with China not far behind. While Japan and Europe have become rich before they have come old, China still is at risk of becoming old before it becomes rich. So this is what the future of Japan looks like. A nation of, hopefully, healthy and active elderly. For those who predict a massive loss of jobs through digitalization, robotics and artificial intelligence, a declining population might actually be viewed as a positive. In fact, Japan has a leading position in robotics, for example in the development of elderly care robots. Japan is not only getting old pretty fast, with a shrinking population that will further concentrate in the cities, it is also that a large part of the financial wealth is tied up with the older generation. This is the post-World War II, Reconstruction and bubble time population. And that trend of old wealth will amplify dramatically over the next 10 years. By 2030, essentially half of the private household wealth will be held by the three-quarter century club. The share of the young bracket, which will have moved up one rung between 2015 and 2030, will still be in relative decline. In the context of the Japanese fintech market, if you are building a consumer-focused business, are you going to target the relatively poor, and also shrinking number of young people, or will you dare to develop a compelling proposition for the affluent old folks? The market is there for the taking.
Thank you for watching this installment of Tokyo FinTech Meetup, the micro university. We hope you enjoyed it, and would like to invite you to follow us across all our social media channels.